Are you thinking about moving to Missoula, Montana? Well, you're in the right place, because in today's video, we're going to be talking about the 3 things that really suck about Missoula. And this is summer edition. So let's get after it right now. All right, it is super bright out here, so I put my sunglasses on. So I am between the University of District, which is a little bit north, and then the Lewis and Clark neighborhood, which is a little bit south. This right here is Washington Middle School. So middle school, public school here in Missoula. So today I want to talk about the 3 things that suck about Missoula. And before I get into it, I did make a video, I want to say like 6 months ago, about all the things that suck about Missoula, Montana. And I want to preface that video because I have gotten so much hate on it. I want to preface this by saying I love Missoula. I live here for a reason, but no place is perfect. And I really want to highlight the negative things, because you need somebody to tell you all the things that suck about a place. No place is perfect, but I am here to tell you the truth. I love Missoula, okay? For all you haters, I love Missoula. I love it here. I'm not going back to where I came from, so no need for all that garbage in my comments section. But, okay, rant over. Let's get into the things that suck about Missoula Summer Edition. Numero uno is we have a really short summer here. That's just how it is. So it is the end of June right now. It is 60 degrees outside. It's beautiful. When I left my house this morning, it was under 50. So I needed like a light sweater. But our summers are pretty short around here. And I think that really sucks, because it only started getting warm about a week ago, where it was warm enough to be in a bathing suit, to turn on the sprinklers for the kids, to go to the pool. Because before that, I would say middle of June, it's cold. It's like in the 40s when you wake up, and it doesn't get to like 50 or 60 until like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So definitely not warm enough to go to the pool or anything, but the summers are really short here. I would say we have about 6 weeks where it's like hot enough, pool weather, and we do have a public pool. It's actually straight ahead. It's called Splash Montana. It's a blast, but the season is so short. Where we do have, like, I would say 4 weeks where it gets into the 80s and 90s, 100s even. And obviously I don't particularly care for that kind of weather. Did you hear that bird? If you saw my open house story from like a week ago, you would understand why I hate birds so much. So anyways, we have a really short summer, and it sucks because I have had to tell a few people who have moved here recently. I had a couple that moved from Texas, and then I had another couple that moved from Georgia. And it's really hot there, like sweating in the 100s, like disgustingly hot, right? And I've had to tell them, like, hey, bring a sweater with you, but make sure you don't pack that away because you're gonna need that. So yes, we do get into the 100s, I would say, for a couple weeks in July, maybe the beginning of August. And then towards the end of August, maybe the first week of September, I don't know what it is, but the weather dips again and pools close. Like I remember, what was it, Labor Day last year? Like I was wearing a sweatshirt. So, and my birthday is mid-June too. I have always worn a sweater on my birthday. And I came from Washington, D.C., where it is disgustingly hot. disgustingly humid starting at the beginning of May. So if I have to wear a sweater on my birthday, like, what? So anyways, that's the one thing that sucks about Missoula, and summer is short. Okay, number 2 on why Missoula sucks, summer edition. Number 2, camps, summer camps. Now, I know I harped on this before, and childcare is very expensive. It's like that all over the country, right? But where I take a pickle with it is that my child will go to a preschool, and it's hypothetically $45 a day. You slap the word camp on it, and it goes to $75 to $100 a day. Like, I'm sorry, what? For what? For what? Camps are at least $300 a week. They have weird ass hours, like 9 to 3, 9:30 to 3:30. If you want, starting at 7 or 7:30 or even 8 o'clock. They're building a new house here. Let's go check it out. Ooh, cool. Love that. We're getting new neighbors. So anyways, if you want childcare starting at, like, you know, a reasonable time, like if you have to be at work at 9, let's say you want to drop off by, you know, 8:30, you're going to be paying extra for it. Ooh, you're going to be paying extra for it. So it's at least $300 a week. And it's, let's go this way, crossing the street here. And the thing is, it's not even like Monday through Friday. It's like Monday through Thursday or Tuesday to Friday. Like, it's not even the full week. So it's just, you slap the word camp on it and the price just goes up exponentially. And then the other thing that I have a problem with camps in general is, like, they're run by these big organizations, and that's great, like the YMCA and I don't know, like the library. There's all sorts of camps. There's a ton of camps. But they fill up like hotcakes. So you have to start booking camps in like February. I don't know about you, but I don't know what I'm doing in June, starting in February. Like, my mind isn't even there. I feel like we just started winter. Like, I'm already planning summer. And then, like, God forbid if your plans change, or if you have family coming to visit, or in our case, my husband's grandmother died, so he had to go to her funeral, and like plans change and it's hard to get a refund. I mean, some places are a little more flexible with getting refunds if you cancel before the day starts or the camp starts, but like, it's a hassle and it's a pain and you have to wait for your refund. And then the other issue is, while these camps are run by great people, they have a really big staffing issue. Now, it is a bunch of teenagers, and some are great and some are, you know, not the best influence. I mean, I wasn't like the most, you know, responsible teenager, but I would like to think to have a responsible teenager watch over my kids while they're at camp. But sometimes I'm like, I don't know, you know? So camps, it's not only expensive, they have weird ass hours, and I have a rock in my shoe, so let me take care of that. Okay, we're good. They have weird ass hours, but also like the people that are running the camp, it's just like, I don't know if I want that kind of influence. Or like, they'll go to the park and, you know, you hear about camp counselors saying, you know, not so pleasant things to the kids, and that worries me. And I know the kids are challenging, and, you know, some kids have behavioral issues, like I get that, but some of the things that I'm hearing that camp counselors say, I'm like, I don't want my kid around that. So I really struggle with summer camps because as a working mom, helping you wonderful people move here to Missoula or the surrounding areas, this is something I struggle with. And I'm not the only one. So that sucks about Missoula. And I'm not positive, but I think that's just how it is in a lot of places. I'm just highlighting it here in Missoula. Okay. So reason number 3 on why Missoula, is that a bug? Ugh, bugs and birds. Get out of here. Anyways, reason number 3 on why Missoula sucks, summer edition, is housing. Now, it's no secret that housing, and especially when it comes to rentals in the summertime, it gets crazy because that's when people move. Like, if you have seen my video, that's the bus. Those are the public buses. You can ride them for free, which is really nice. Anywho, if you saw my video about moving in the wintertime, which is what my family did, you would know it was a train wreck. And so moving in the winter, I wouldn't suggest it. So a lot of people move in the summertime. So what I'm trying to say is rentals are expensive. Like, I've seen rentals, 1 bed, 1 bath for $1,100 to $2,000 per month. Like, that is absurd. Absurd. So I would really encourage you to reach out and seeing if buying makes sense. Because in some cases, not everybody, but in some cases, more often than not actually, buying is cheaper than renting. And then I was talking to another mom last week, and she was saying how the qualifications for renting are like through the roof, where you have to show your credit score has to be above a certain number, and your rent has to be 3 times the amount, and you have to introduce your pets to the landlord. And it's like a laundry list of items where if you're gonna go through all that, you might as well buy, because that's what a lender is gonna want. I guess they don't want to meet your dog, so I don't really care about your dog. Crossing the street here. Just want to point out that Sentinel High School is behind me. Maybe like 2 blocks that way. And the fairgrounds is also behind me. So it's about 3 blocks that way. So this is a great little neighborhood. Obviously super quiet, except for these cars. I mean, I am on like the main road here, but anywho. So yes, renting is like difficult throughout the year, but it gets even worse in the summertime. It's really heartbreaking to see. We got a job offer and we're looking to move in 1 month. What's available? Like, not a single darn thing. But reach out to me. I'll do my very best to reach out to my contacts. I've got some property management companies that I work very closely with, and we'll do our very best to get you into a rental. That's not ridiculously expensive. But yes, the housing market is challenging here, especially in the summertime. So just be prepared for it. But the buying market is definitely hot right now. We are seeing homes sell on fewer days on market than the average of like 50 to 60 days. So we are seeing multiple offers in some situations if a home is priced right. So it is there. So as a little recap, 3 things that suck about Missoula, Montana, summer edition, are, what was the first one? Oh yes, the short summer. How could I forget? That's the worst one for me. Number 2, summer camps. They're ridiculous. There's no other way to put it. And 3, the housing market, especially when it comes to rentals. Now, of course, if you're moving to Missoula, Montana, I would love to send you my relocation guide that tells you all of my favorite spots in town, places to check out, groups to like. There was this one client that I was helping and I got her connected into, it's like a business networking event for women so that she can promote her own business. And I was like, yeah, you should check it out. She had coffee and it like literally just took off. So I would love to send you some resources to get you integrated into the community. And let's go back onto that last point real quick because I forgot to mention something. So a lot of people do move here in the summertime. So that's when like the locals get super extra. Like they'll be like, oh, you out-of-staters are the ones that are increasing our rent prices. How beautiful are those flowers. You out-of-staters are the one that are raising our rent prices and moving Montanans out of here. And oh, the traffic is so bad, and we have I don't know, all the shit that they say. Oh, the traffic is so bad because it's all out-of-staters that are driving all crazy, and it's ridiculous. So the locals do get hot and bothered, more so in the summertime than throughout the year, because you do see more out-of-staters, and that's just how the world works. You know, like I moved from Washington, D.C. Everyone was an out-of-stater, like literally everyone. And you know all the bad drivers? They're all out-of-staters, but that's just something you need to accept because that's just how it is. People are bad drivers. They're good drivers, they're bad drivers. So just be aware that locals get a little, you know, extra in the summer. But still love you. If you're looking to sell your house, I will help you move out. Okay? I'm not trying to change Montana. I'm not trying to change Missoula. I told you at the beginning of this video that I love Missoula. I love Montana. I'm not personally going anywhere, so please don't try and encourage me to go somewhere because I ain't going anywhere. But I just want you to know some of the bad things because no place is perfect. I mean, if I were to do an entire video about all the bad things about Washington, D.C., oh Lord, this video would be 10 hours long. So there are things that suck about every place. Does that mean I want to move out here? No. It just means this place sucks. In just a few ways. But if you watch any of my other videos, you'll see all the like literally millions of other reasons that Missoula and the surrounding areas is like amazing. So my name is Diana Filkins. I'm a realtor here in the Missoula area and the surrounding areas. So of course, if you want to move here, please reach out to me. I've got tons of resources. If you are ready to buy, cool. If you're not ready to buy, that's cool too. I'll send you some resources, and when you are ready to buy, I will be honored to help you. But in the meantime, call, text, email, all my contact information is down in the description box below. And of course, leave me a comment. What do you think? People that live here, locals, tell me, am I lying about anything? Are my little complaints so trivial that they're not even things that suck? Tell me what you really think. I want to know in the comments down below. And until next time, take care.